Hello and welcome. This is Amanda, the Nerdy Krafter, and I'm here today to go over the sheet load of cards for January 2026. So I decided with my Art Impressions little ATC artist trading cards this month that I wanted to add them onto a card when I was finished with them. And I saw this sheet load of cards this month and it really spoke to me. It's such a really unique design, but actually really simple at the same time. So I decided I'm going to make the 4 cards. I have my first week of Art Impressions completed, so I can put that card together. And then I have the rest of them throughout the month as I'm working on my Make It Simple Monday Art Impressions little ATC cards that I could then go ahead and add them and put them together throughout the month. So I love that this is a 6x6 sheet of paper. I have an old Stampin' Up! Kind of succulent paper that kind of goes with the theme. So I love that. So what I'm doing here is I'm using my glass mat. So I'm lining up the second sheet of the instructions that kind of tell you where to measure. So it says on the bottom, you're going to measure at the 4-inch mark. And then on the left-hand side at the 2-inch mark. At the top, go over to the 2-inch mark. And then on the right-hand side, go down 2 inches or up 4, whichever way you want to look at it. I did try my pencil first. It didn't work, so I pulled out my Sharpie to make it a little crisper. And then I saw a couple people bring in some tape to tape their paper back together afterwards. So I really like that. I'm sorry, my trimmers, you can't see the bottom of my trimmer, but basically what I'm doing is lining up that first little tick mark and then the bottom tick mark on the page. So it's kind of a diagonal and it's right on the edge of my blade. And then we're going to trim this down. And then to make sure that I cut it evenly, like I mentioned, I saw a couple of the design team members bring in some low tack tape, which I love this Spellbinders. I think it's world's best tape or something. I don't know. It's amazing. I've got multiple rows of it in every one of my craft bags. So if you don't have it, highly recommend picking some up. I have some tape to the bottom of my desk, so I always have it whenever I need it. And I'm just going to go on the opposite side now. Same thing. I'm going to go at that little 2-inch tick mark on one side and then make sure I line up at the bottom on the other tick mark and cut that down. Now that makes 4 equal pieces and they're just a very unique shape. So really cute, very interesting. I then dug into my my scrap bin that I have. I've been gifted tons and tons of scraps because I love using up scraps. You can see that there's succulent on the back side of the paper. And so I pulled out some blue that I thought matched very well with this, and it has a little bit of a texture to it, so I thought that would look very nice with these cards. The way these cards are in the example are horizontal, but because of the ATC card, I didn't think it really worked in a horizontal format, and I liked it more in a vertical. So see, it takes up too much of the card there. So I decided to rotate my card and do it as a vertical card, which is amazing. We get the inspiration. We have this great sketch to get us started. And then just how you rotate it and how you choose to use it can be a little bit different. So I highly recommend, if you have not tried this card sketch yet, to give it a shot. I will link the information in the description box below so you can go grab a copy of the sketch yourself. From Alicia's video, but absolutely recommend if you've never tried this. This is probably one of her easiest sketches. It is in collaboration with Kendra's Card Challenge number 18. It's sketch number 15 from her collaboration. So love it, love it. I am pretty much a team eyeball, but as you see here, I'm bringing in my Pear Blossom Press zero centering ruler and guide here, and I did not have it completely lined up in that top corner, and I like leaving this stuff in. I want you to see, if you make an oops, how do you fix it? It's okay, and that this is normal. I think far too often we see these projects that people put out, and they do everything perfect, and they're like, oh, I have to be perfect when I do my cards. I make mistakes all of the time, so I love leaving them in, so you can see quickly, just pulled it up, add a little bit of glue, and away we go. The card is now ready. So you can do this also. So this is my 3D printed ATG art. It's our Scotch tape gun, which I absolutely love. I hear that they're not making it anymore. It just breaks my heart. I have 2 of them, so I will covet them because they are my ultimate favorite. I get my refills through Tape Jungle If you need some refills, that is probably one of the best places to get it from. And that 3D printed stand that it stands on is from Whimsical Wishes on Etsy. I can link their information in the description box below also. And I love it because that top part that kind of popped out there for a second, that actually is magnetic and folds flat. So when I travel, it works fabulous. I can travel with it and throw it in my travel bag, my craft bag, and I have it wherever I go. It was just being a little finicky today. I don't think I set it down fully. So it popped out on me. Love it. Again, I love leaving these things in because they show you the reality, what crafting is all about. So I have finished this card. I'm going to go ahead and let you go. I will finish all of the other cards and then be using them on my projects throughout the month. So if you have a chance to take a look at some of my art impressions, you can go and see the finished cards. I will have pictures of them posted on my Facebook account, my Instagram. Hop over, take a look at them. And like I said, if you have not had an opportunity to try one of these sheet loads of cards, I highly recommend going and grabbing this sketch because it is so quick and simple. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. This is Amanda the Nerdy Crafter, and I will see you later.